Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. To watch my previous videos, click the link in the description box. To get notified for my new videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel Enjoy Learning Computer Science. This video is part 4 of working with functions. Arguments and parameters. Arguments are the variables that appear in the function call statement. Okay, the variables which appear in the function header are known as parameters. So you look at the example, you will understand. Here I have defined a function called cube. So def cube, within bracket I have given a variable. So this is function definition. The variable which appear in the function header is known as parameter. Okay, variable which appear in the function header is known as parameter, and here function call is c is equal to cube of n1. Here only we are calling the function. The variable which appear in the function call statement is known as the argument. So arguments are the variables that appears in the function call statements, and parameters are the variables that appear in the function header. Arguments in Python. So arguments are the variables that appears in the function call statement. This arguments in Python can be of any three types: literals, variables, or expressions. Okay. Look at the example, you'll understand. This is function definition. The name of the function is divide. Okay, function definition. Now I'm going to call the function. So divide 10, 2. Both the arguments are literals, right? Constants. So both are literal arguments. So arguments can be of literals. Then arguments can be one literal and one variable, right? Both variables also you can have, and you can have one variable, one expression, or both expression. So the arguments in Python can be either of literal, variables, or expressions, or combination of any three. You have to remember one thing: if you are passing values of immutable types, if you are giving arguments of immutable types, that is numbers or strings, etc., to the call function, then the call function cannot change the values of the passed arguments. But if you are passing the values of mutable types like list or dictionary, then the call function will be able to make changes in them. Now let's discuss about the control flows. The flow of execution. What is flow of execution? It refers to the order in which statements are executed during a program run. How the statements are executed one by one while you are executing a program, that is known as flow of execution. So, a function body is known as a block. In Python, the function body or the block is executed in an execution frame. Okay, so the function is executed in an execution frame. So what does this execution frame contains? It contains some internal information which will be used for debugging, name of the function, values passed to the function, variables which are created inside the function, and all the information about the next instruction to be executed. So the execution frame contains some internal information related that which will be used for debugging, the name of the function, then the values passed to that function, then the variables which are created within the function, and the information about the next instruction to be executed. Now, program execution begins with the first statement of main segment. Okay, always program execution starts from the first statement of main segment. So whenever a function call statement is encountered, so when it reaches a function call, the execution frame for the called function is created and the control is transferred to it. So within the execution frame, the statements in the function or body, all the statements inside the function body will be executed, and with the return statement or the last statement of the function or the return statement of the function, then the control jumps back to the function called itself. Okay, let us look at with an example. Look at the example. Program to add two numbers using function def call sum a comma b s equal to a plus b return. I have then an empty line, then n1 n2 sum. Here the name of the function is def, function call is here. Okay, I have given numbers for each statement. What will be the flow of execution? As I told you earlier, program execution begins with the first statement of main segment. So which is main segment here? After return, not the function. After the function, there is one blank, that's number 6. This is the first statement of the main program. So program execution starts from here. Now here I have given 2. So first when it start executing, this is a command line, it will not execute. When it encounters a def statement, automatically this will not execute it. It comes to the main program. So first it will come to 2. It is seeing, it is just looking at it. It is a def statement, so it will not execute. It will come to the main. Then first 6 will be executed. Statement 6 n1 is equal to float. It will receive the input for n1. Now statements after that, statement 7 will receive the input for n2. Then your 8 only you are calling the function call sum. So once it comes to 8, the flow of execution goes to line number 2. When line number 2, it will line number 3, and again line number 4 you are encountered by a return statement. So control jumps back to the called statement, that is 8, then 9. So this is flow of execution in a function call. So it will start from the first line. Since this is a command line, it will not execute. Once it is encountered by the function definition, it will come to the main only. Function definition will not be executed. So it is coming here, then the function call. Once it comes to the function call, goes to the function, will get executed till the last statement of the function or till the return statement, come back to the called statement, then the remaining statements will get executed. So empty line will not be executed. Comment lines also will not be executed. So execution always begins at the first statement of the program. Comment lines are ignored. They will not be executed. Comment line means all the lines beginning with the hashtag.